everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I've created this look using a lot of the Becca products, which was in this set that I got in TK Maxx, which I'll show you in a few minutes. And I also showed you how I curl my hair using my Remington wand. So if you're interested in seeing any of that, just keep on watching. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so let's get started. I firstly just want to say that for this video I'm going to do kind of a trying out first impressions, whatever you want to say, for these Becca products. So I got this set in TK Maxx yesterday and there's a few of them left, so I'm sure there is in other places, but so it's a prime, brighten and glow set, and so it came with this highlighter, the one I already have, this shimmering skin perfector, but this is in the shade Opal, which I was going to buy last week anyway. Jamie Genevieve always uses this one, so I can't wait to try it. This Instant Complexion Refresh Lightening Primer. There's this under eye brightening corrector, and then it also came with a sample of their blush and their bronzer, so I'm going to try this out as well. And I'll let you know what I think of them all throughout the video, and yeah. Just checking that we're still recording. Okay. So I'm going to start off with this primer. So there's a little seal on it. So yeah, the set was €24 in TK Maxx and it should have been 41, and I'm sure that was much cheaper than what it would have been anyway. So I always rub my primer in with my hands. I just feel like it gets in a bit nicer into the skin and kind of absorbs in properly. Kind of has a smell off it, but it's nothing bad, and yeah, that doesn't, I feel like this is more of a like strobe cream kind of rather than a primer. Like I don't feel like it's filling in any pores or anything, but it feels nice anyway, and I always use a strobe cream before my makeup, so I'm happy with that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my foundation now. I don't have a Becca foundation, so I'm just going to use my absolute favourite foundation, which is the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation in the shade 5. I just find this has such a good coverage, and I just can't find anyone that I like as much as it. I'm going to go into the Morphe M439, so it's just a really dense brush, and I'm just going to pat this all in. I like to kind of stamp it in like this rather than moving around too much. As you can see, it has such a nice coverage. That is all blended in. This shade is the perfect shade for when I have tan on, which is nearly all the time. So yeah, as you can see, it matches my neck quite nicely. So next I'm going to go in with the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. So it kind of has this peachy, pinky kind of shade to it, so I assume that's kind of to cancel out any darkness that might come into your eyes. So I'm just going to go in with my usual concealer brush. And I'd say with this one you're going to need to use another concealer anyway, because this is more of a corrector than a concealer. So just pat this in. Yeah, as you can see, that completely corrects any darkness that was underneath my eyes. It's really brightening, and it kind of has a glow to it as well, which is the whole point of this set, I suppose. As you can see, that's really brightened nicely underneath my eyes. I'll just get my foundation brush, make sure it's all blended. And then I'm going to get a concealer as well, and I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition, and this is in the shade Porcelain. So I don't want too much of this, I'm just using a light layer of it, but just to lift my face a bit. And then I think, yeah, I'll use my foundation brush again to blend that out. I feel like using your foundation brush means that it really blends in nicely to your foundation, and you know, kind of have that stark look of the really brightness. Okay, Okay, so that is all blended out really nicely. I really like the look of it so far. It looks really nice and it kind of has a nice glow to it as well. Okay, so I'm just going to do my powder off camera. I did in my last video, so I'm using the same product as that and the same techniques, so I will come back when I have my powder done. Okay, so I have my powder all done now, so I'm going to go in with the Becca bronzer that I got. So this is a new product, I think, from Becca, and it's the Sunlit bronzer. So it says multi-dimensional matte bronzer with a hint of sun-kissed luminosity. So I'm going to take a big Real Techniques brush and lightly brush that out of my skin. I'm begging, darling, please absolve me of my sins, won't you? Oh, I really like the colour of this. It isn't a crazy amount of pigmentation, but I like the colour of this. And I'm going to go in with the Shimmering Skin Perfector Luminous Blush. So this is like a peachy colour, the colour I always use for my blush, and then I'm using a Real Techniques blush brush as well. And then just on my cheeks. I like to kind of apply it here and then blend it up and into my bronzer. I'm most excited for is the highlighter. So before I do my highlighter, I always spray my face. So that is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I put on loads because I feel like it really helps my powders blend together and it helps your makeup stay on, so that will work what you want. Sorry, I just can't. So I'm going to then take my Sosu SD303 and then my Opal highlighter, which I'm so excited to use. As I said, Jamie Genevieve always uses it, so it has to be pretty good. So I'm just pouring it in and then applying it as normal. I love the colour. You can see it gives such a nice glow. Okay, so I absolutely love that highlighter. I knew I was going to, but yeah, so I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with how the whole foundation has turned out, how the whole skin. So yeah, I think I'm going to go and do my eyebrows. I don't think I'm going to do any eyeshadow and finish off my face pretty much, and then I'm going to come back and do a little hair tutorial and how I curl my hair. So I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I went ahead and finished off my makeup. So for my mascara, I used the Lash Sensational from Maybelline, which is amazing. It's really good. I used the Becca bronzer on my eyelids and the highlighter on my inner corner and brow bone, and I used the NYX eyebrow gel on my eyebrows in the shade Brunette. And then I'll also just show you the lipstick that I used. So the lip liner was this one from Penny's. It's in the shade Foxy Nude, yeah. And then I used for my lipstick this one from Inglot, which is from their freelance system. So yeah, it's really handy. So that is all the makeup that I did, and I really like how it turned out. It's a really full coverage foundation, but really glowy, and I really think that those Becca products worked really well together. So yeah. Okay, so I've just taken down my hair now, and I washed it yesterday, so it's clean, but it's not like too freshly washed. I find that curls don't really last in my hair if I wash them like straight away. So I just brush out my hair, and I like to use one of these kind of brushes because I find that they kind of stop my hair from going too frizzy. And then I'm just going to put a bit of dry shampoo in again to try and help the curls to last a bit longer. So I'll just hold on and get in there. Then I'll shake them all up. And then I'll brush through again. I often do my curls with a GHD, but today I decided that I would do them with my wand. So the one that I have is this one from Remington. I'm not sure what it's called or anything. It just says Remington Pro Lux, but I really like it. It kind of has a tapered wand on it, so you can get those kind of more beachy kind of waves. And I have it turned on to 210 degrees, and I've had it on for about 5 minutes now, so longer than it needs to be. but I'd rather have it really hot. So then I'll just tie a little pigtail over here. Not that I would ever go out like this, but anyway, just to keep it out of my way, and then I'll move on to curl this side. So I like to start from the back, and then when I have each piece done, I'll just throw it back behind me so I know that it's all done. And then I take big enough sections because I want to do kind of more beachy waves, as I said. And I'll hold it straight down, and then I'll wrap it around the wand. So I try where possible to keep the hair kind of flat to the wand, because I find that it gets less kind of voluminous, whatever the word is. Because my hair is quite thick, so sometimes with curls it can go really like a bit of an afro, and I'm not going for that look today. So I just try and keep them really flat to the wand, and I leave a tiny bit of hair at the end so they're not like too ringlety. I'll hold them for like maybe 30 seconds or so. I don't really know how long I hold them for because I never time myself. And then that's one curl done, and then I'll just throw it back behind. And then I will just repeat that over my whole head. When it gets to the front of my face, I want to make sure that the last one, like closest to my face, is going away from my face. How many times did I just say face? Also, so I'm doing these kind of bigger sections, as I said, but I'll also do at the end, I'll take a few smaller ones like from the top and do them in smaller sections, just so there's kind of a few with a bit more definition. Feel the hair to see how hot it is, so I know if it's done or not. Cool. So then for this piece, which is the one closest to my face, as I said, I like to do it away from my face. I find that if you do it towards your face, it kind of crowds it a bit. So I'll just hold it again straight down, so that's the way it'll be. Like, that's how I'll be dropping it down, the way the hair will be sitting, so I try and keep the wand that way, and then turning it away from my face. You can see the way it looks on the other side. It's done. Now, so this side has already started to fall a little bit. I didn't put my fingers through it or anything, but with this side I just kind of put it out a little bit. And sometimes I'll also backcomb my hair a bit, like if I was going out or something, but today I'm not doing anything, so I'll just put in a little bit of hairspray. This is the hairspray that I like to use. It's got to be happy hour, 24-hour hairspray, so it's really good. I like to put in that. So yeah, that is it. That's my hair and makeup for kind of everyday look, and then first impressions on the Becca products as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to kind of show some things that I didn't show in the last video that I did, and then also my hair as well, which people always ask me about on my Instagram. This is one that I do if I have the more soft curls, and then if I have more defined curls, it's more than likely with my GHD, and I can show you how I do them as well. If you're interested, just let me know. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and if you'd like to give me any criticism or anything to help me out, you can leave a comment or send me a message on my Instagram, which is @SiveDeneve, and I'll have that in the description box as well. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!